Nikola Tesla, the genius who lit the world. What if I told you one man imagined smartphones, wireless energy, and even free electricity over 100 years ago? He challenged Thomas Edison, electrified the modern world, and died nearly forgotten. But today, he's a global icon. This is the story of Nikola Tesla, the eccentric genius who changed the world and never stopped dreaming. Nikola Tesla was born in 1856 in Smiljan, part of modern-day Croatia. He came from a Serbian family, and legend says he was born during a lightning storm. From a young age, Tesla had a photographic memory. He could memorize entire books, learn languages overnight, and visualize machines entirely in his mind. No sketching needed. He studied electrical engineering in Austria, but dropped out. Not because he failed, but because he was bored. He believed the future wasn't wired, it was wireless. Tesla moved to the US in 1884 and briefly worked for Thomas Edison. But the two had radically different ideas. Edison believed in direct current DC, a power that flowed one way, but couldn't travel far. Tesla championed alternating current AC, a revolutionary system that could power entire cities. This sparked the famous War of Currents. Edison tried to discredit Tesla by showing AC was dangerous, even electrocuting animals to make his point. But Tesla, backed by industrialist George Westinghouse, proved AC's power, lighting up the 1893 Chicago World's Fair. And later, Niagara Falls, the first large-scale hydroelectric plant. Now let's talk inventions, because Tesla didn't just work with electricity. Here's what he gave us: the Tesla Coil, still used in radios, TVS, and wireless charging. Wireless energy transfer, lighting bulbs with no wires attached. He experimented with radio before Marconi, and the U.S. Supreme Court later credited him. He pioneered X-ray imaging before Röntgen. He even created a radio-controlled boat, the world's first remote-controlled robot, in 1898. And yes, he dreamed of a global wireless energy system. He started building a giant tower called Wardenclyffe to beam free electricity through the air. But funding dried up, and the dream died unfinished. Tesla was brilliant, but also misunderstood. He was obsessed with numbers, especially 3, 6, and 9. He hated jewelry, refused to shake hands, and walked around hotels 18 times before entering. Investors backed off when his ideas became too big or too strange. He lived his final years alone in a New York hotel, feeding pigeons and scribbling in notebooks full of unrealized inventions. He died in 1943, in debt, with a "Do Not Disturb" sign on the door, but history didn't forget. Today, Tesla is remembered as the true father of electricity. The electric car company Tesla Motors is named in his honor. Scientists, futurists, and inventors cite him as their greatest inspiration. His vision of wireless energy, renewable power, and robotic automation, it's becoming reality just like he imagined. Nikola Tesla once said, "The present is theirs. The future, for which I really worked, is mine, and in many ways, it is." What do you think was Tesla's most brilliant invention? Tell us in the comments. Like, subscribe, stay wired in for the next inventor's story.